What's up, guys? Welcome back. How was your day today in the market? Comment down below. Did you make money? Did you lose money? What happened? You made money? Tell me what you're doing. We would have lost a lot more. Shares really tanked today. We did make full profit on our SPY credit spread though. It expired today. It was a bearish credit spread, and as you know, SPY was very bearish again today. We predicted it yesterday and the day before, and sure enough, downtrend. This was kind of the trend reversal right here this day. We're really up here, but a lot of consolidation here. But then here now we're really bearish. And then yesterday it was consolidating for another drop. There's a big bear flag. And then today, most of the drop was extended hours. And then it did sell off today though. Quite a bit actually, 3.4%. So it was kind of a slower meltdown. I think tomorrow it might stay kind of flat after hours or come up, and tomorrow might be a little green. But then I think it's going to be red again next day or after hours tomorrow. So I think we're still in a bearish market. So hopefully you got your puts already. I sold out of some too early, as you remember on this account. Thing is, I didn't have enough time on the options. They expired on the 30th, and in case it was like a bounce and then a drop and then a bounce and then a drop, I just sold out of some of them. So I wasn't sure how it was gonna go down, but yeah, it's pretty much just bear flagging all the way down, just stair stepping. If you look on like the hourly chart, it's like down, flat, then it's a little bounce, but then down, flat, down. So oversold right now. I think we'll be flat or maybe a little bounce. So tomorrow, if there's a bounce, I would probably get your puts. Probably get your puts. This is not a recommendation. This is what I am going to do. But yeah, I'm not a financial advisor, so do whatever you think you should. On the daily, on SPY, we're below the RSI. We're below 50, so we're 35. So it's getting down there. If you look at this though, this is a lower high. This is a lower high from that high. So that's kind of drawing a trend downwards. So if that is the correct trend, then this low should have a lower low. If you know what I mean. Something like that, if you just copied those. So theoretically, this could come down to here before it bounces back up to a lower high. However, this is all just charts and that kind of thing. Anything could happen. I do think it will, I think it'll keep coming down though. We might have a little bounce for a day or two or here and there. You know, it doesn't usually just keep going red all the time, just like as you see here. Bad days, little bounce, but overall it's trending down. Little bounce, bad. Same with how it goes up, you know. Green, little sell off, green, little sell off, green. Big sell off, big green. But yeah, this is a nice clean pattern up. But if you look on the daily too, so we're still pretty high off of that 180 SMA. So if you look back here pre-COVID, we were about that high off of the 180 also. So yeah, right here, that's when that started that sell off. And then I don't know if you'd say this is a double top. I mean, it's kind of, but I just think this is a lower high. So if this becomes a lower low and then it starts to come back up, then you're going to see the pattern that yeah, it's just trending down. Or this might bounce right here, and it might just be creating a range in here that'll just consolidate tighter and tighter until it goes up or down, and that'll be the election most likely. So yeah, my little analysis. We have BA credit spread. It hasn't lost quite enough value for us to sell out of it yet. We're almost at full profit, 87%. We'll give it one more day. It probably will come down unless if BA has a big bounce. I could have sold out of it today. I'm still, so if I look at BA, I'm still pretty bearish on it. Like, with the market having this much steam down, it's gonna be hard for something really to shoot up and hold it. This has just been melting down pretty bad. On the daily, let's see, 34. So it's getting low. It's getting close to its support down here at 145. But if you look at this, it's still trending down. Lower highs, lower lows. So if it keeps that pattern, then this will be a lower low than the 145. It might be like 141 before it comes back up. Kind of the same looking things like the SPY sort of. So yeah, that, or maybe close out of tomorrow, we'll see. But if there's a bit of a bounce tomorrow, if it's a bit green, I'm probably just gonna get some SPY puts, honestly. Just like some Friday expiration SPY puts. Try and time it when it's the biggest bounce. Maybe for next week. Probably open a credit spread. Let's see, tomorrow's Thursday, so yeah, I'll open a credit spread for Friday expiration. It'll be a bearish one, so credit spread and some maybe just naked puts or put debit spreads. Yeah, so that credit spread saved us quite a bit today, actually. Because let's see, SPY went down 3.42%. Our account only went down 2.17%. So that credit spread was like, I don't know, 180, 200. And then this, of course, came up. These debit spreads today came up. Redfin. So there's definitely stocks that are doing well. Like, they're doing fine. It's not, everything's not going down. So yeah, Redfin kind of looks like it found a bottom here and wants to run back up. So we'll see. I'm scaling into Redfin and Rocket for earnings on November 5th. I'm bullish on it. So I did put out an order to get more of these today, but it didn't get filled. It was just too cheap. So I'm kind of wanting this to come back down so I can get more of them. We'll see. Rocket did come down today. Came down, wow, came down 7%. That's crazy. So I put an order to buy one of these too, but it was too cheap. Wow, man, I mean, this is setting up awesome if it's a positive earnings. You know, just how low this is getting. Because then if you have earnings, I mean, this is just killing the call premium. So you should be able to get calls for cheap. Earnings is what, right here. So yeah, this is my average price on this is like up here. It's like 27. And then let's see, what did we lose the most on today on shares? Rocket, Tesla, yeah, they're our biggest positions. Makes sense. Oh yeah, Hertz. I didn't actually see any Hertz news. I was gonna sell a covered call, and then I was like, I'll wait, because it actually looked like it had some strength, and maybe it does. It's kind of setting up a little bull flag here. I don't know if the market's flat tomorrow. If the SPY and the overall market's kind of flat, then stocks that wanted to run today go up. They'll have enough. They should be able to. You know what I mean? Because instead of fighting the market going down, if it's just kind of flat, you know, like this Redfin might go up tomorrow. Rocket though, I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, Hertz is what we're looking at. Hertz, yeah, I don't know what the news was. Let's see. Analyst estimate Hertz to report a decline in earnings. Great. It's just a penny stock pumping up at this point, so doesn't really need news. Maybe it was a call sweep or something. I'll get out of these shares at some point, whatever. NBD. I did pick up a couple more shares of Run today, actually. I saw Run. I like the spot it was at. All my growth picks on my long term are just, they're so overbought that it's hard to even, I'm just having to be patient. But yeah, it's at 38 on the RSI. Maybe found a little level here. I didn't go crazy. I got like 3 more shares of it, but it looks like it's kind of flattening out. So I like Run for the long term. It's a solar company. And then the dividends, I mean, a lot of these are just getting pummeled. So we'll be getting into more of these too once it seems like there's a bit of a bottom. I just have quite a bit of like dividend stocks right now, so I'm trying to get growth. Ooh, Abivai, never mind. That could either be a bear flag or a bottom. It's probably gonna be a bear flag. I bet it'll keep going down. Unless what's the support like here? There's nothing. It's just dropped out of all. Let's see. There's 82 had some right here. Yeah, I don't know. This is crazy actually how much Abivai's dropped. Yeah, I don't know. There's no support, so that's probably a bear flag. It's probably not going to create a bottom right there. Might. But yeah, wow. That's a lot of consolidation there. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, a lot of the IRMs, like, this is a good time to pick up all these if people are looking for this for long term. Just start scaling in. Ooh, yeah, 29 on the RSI on daily on Abivai. And IRM is 34. Yeah, see, this can come down a little bit more. Yeah, all those are Tasty. They're at a tasty price right now. Tasty works. T, man, this thing 26. It's gonna take a long time for this to climb back out. Wow. Wow, it broke that support. No way. I haven't been paying attention to this stuff. Oh, it broke that. This is what, 2650 support, like right there. Wow. T-Mobile unveils cord-cutting TV plans to take on YouTube and AT&T. It's yeah, this is COVID. Wow, this is COVID levels. I don't know about AT&T. I mean, I think it's gonna keep going up. Overall, it's got to come back up, right? They better have some good news, trimming fat, doing something, because that's bad. Bad. I mean, their dividend's legit, and they've been paying it for an eternity, it seems like. Run, Hertz, KO, yep. On Webull, it's what did I do here? I got a couple earnings plays, pins. I just got a cheap little put. Of course, that was the wrong direction because pins shot up 29%. Whatever. Tap, Coors beverages, alcoholic beverages. I got a call. Let's see, one call. They report in the morning, so we'll see what happens there. And then Car, my HVAC brand company. They report. They report? No, I don't think they report till the morning. Yeah, it's just a weird candle. They report in the morning. I'm bullish overall on Car. I don't. COVID. I mean, I don't know if the market's tanking. It's gonna be hard for anything to survive for a bit. I bought UVXY shares today. I was like, I'm just trying to get a little more exposure to the downside. I didn't know what to do really, and I'm like, well, I'll just kind of day swing trade this sort of. I popped in kind of late. I was pretty hesitant, but yeah, I got in right here. Came up and I just held it. I was watching the SPY, and yeah, so it's working out all right. A lot of the move on UVXY seems to happen like after hours. So, I mean, if I really wanted to trade it, I would have put it in right here, picked it up right here, because once it passed the pre-market high, pretty bullish. So yeah, maybe it'll run up today after hours. Maybe it'll tank. I don't know, but this is kind of a bull flag, maybe. I mean, it depends on the SPY. It's an inverse of the SPY pretty much. It's pro shares short-term futures, so it basically kind of inverses the SPY, but it's more dramatic. So let's see. This one up 21% today. SPY only dropped 3.5% today. So you can kind of see when the SPY does a little move like this, it does a big move like that. Little move like that, does a little move, big move like that. So that's kind of how the UVXY works. E-Trade, you guys all wanted to see it. Yep, it's starting to look good. This is because of the spreads. We're not up 91% overall, but it is looking a lot better, finally. BAC, DAL, they are getting hit. So I tried to put in some orders today to get out of some of them to make them free at least. Didn't happen, but that's fine. This is I don't know on BAC actually. We'll see. I'm kind of bearish on the market, and I'm kind of hoping it will go down because I want these plays in here to make money. DAL in our long term, you know, we'll just buy more if it dips further. DAL looks a lot like BAC. It's weird, probably because it looks a lot like SPY. And then GPS, those other ones I think DAL and BAC I think are gonna keep going down. Actually, GPS, yeah, GPS isn't looking good either. It might keep dropping. Well, yeah, hopefully those keep tanking. Got Hertz shares in here. That's awesome. And the SPY, look at the SPY puts. Look, I'm only down 39% on them now. That's crazy because these are 279, 280. That's way out the money. This is a good example of why you don't try and, I mean, you can kind of try and time the market, but it's like, it seems almost always better to just go with the momentum. Once you've seen the reverse, go into it and be confident with it. But if you see it coming up here and you're trying to catch it for the downside, catch, it usually doesn't work, because usually what you're seeing right here, that might be right here. So you're trying to catch it, and then you're just decay, and you have a whole month where it just gets jacked. When really, you could have waited right here, and even right here, the contracts that you bought here, they'll still be cheaper up here, right here. And that's what you're seeing right now, because I bought those contracts, I don't even know, I think it was I don't know, but it was like, I don't know, I can't remember, but it was up here. Now we're way down here, and they're still not, they're out of money. They were more valuable here, or wherever I bought them. Here, no, here's where I bought them actually. Yeah, they're more valuable here. I just waited for confirmation of the trend. Could have saved all that money I could have used on credit spreads, and then waited for the whole trend to go. So it's a good lesson in just waiting for the momentum and not trying to get a whole move, but using your signals that you use to get in and get out of positions. And I know that, but I was in too early on these, no question. So there's lots of news today, lots of earnings. Pins shot up. There's gonna be more earnings in the morning. I don't have a whole lot of news from today, but that's it from you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to sub up, like up, comment down, make your money happy money, so it'll stick around. Get some plays to balance out your account. That's the best, when all your shares are tanking, but you've got a couple credit spreads to collect premium on, a couple covered calls you're collecting premium on, whatever. Actually, that brings me, I kind of stopped just selling a covered call immediately, and if you've noticed, I've waited for shares to kind of spike. But I don't know if that's really the best way to do it, because as you see, if you have a whole week that goes by where there's no like really volatility to the upside, then you're just not going to have a covered call that whole week, and you could have collected premium. So because at this point I could have had, you know, these could all the covered calls would have been totally valuable right now, because all these stocks are tanking. So it's probably better just to keep cycling through, doing covered calls as often as you can. And but that being said, some of these don't do anything. I mean, if I sold a call on T and I want to sell one so I'm not losing money on it, my average cost is 30.06. So if I sold one, it'd have to be at least 30 or 30.5 really. Look, that's 1 penny. So I'd have to have a further expiration. Okay, then we're looking at 35, 2 pennies, you know, so I'm like, okay, $2. But then by November 6th, it'll probably shoot up. And, you know, it might go past 30, and then I'll get exercise, and then I'll miss out on the upside. So some of them, it doesn't make sense, like T, not so much. And then AAL is pretty volatile, like good news, and this thing will go crazy. So it's like, I could sell a 1450 call, but look, there's no premium, you know, so I have to go further out. Then you're looking this far out, it's like, dude, that's so cheap, I want to buy that call. Why would I sell it? So I don't know. I don't know which strategy is good. I mean, it's kind of crazy, but yeah, I guess I could sell premium on them. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.